Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Road to Rank 1 for September 2023. And here we are, 3rd place, 1 rank from 2nd place, and just 27 points off rank 1. Now I've been playing a lot of games today, entirely on Jagro, and I have shot up very quickly, and we are near the end of our journey, hopefully. You never know. There's a lot of credit denial. There's a lot of just weird anti-Jagro decks on ladder, but my mission I just reset my mission. It's win 3 games on Japan. And you know what? I think we're going to do it. So, without further ado, let's get into the games, and hopefully this is the one.
What a performance there by J-King.
J-King, full plot armor.
J-King is pushing himself into the ranks of the legend.
J-King is our world champion! J-King 7! What? The back-to-back Cards world champion!
Alright, game 1 against Soviets, which is Soviets keeps 3 cards. This is very bad. I'm gonna keep this. Do I play Signal? Because if this is self-damage, this could get real bad real fast if I play Signal. I actually think I pass until we know what deck it is. Like, at most, probably it's going to cost us, like, yeah, it's self-damage. Like, I think at most, if it was just like a regular control deck, it would cost us like 1 damage. And on the flip side, if it's self-damage, it avoids us like losing instantly to 456th Sickle. So, going first against self-damage, honestly I'd rather go second. I'd substantially rather go second in this matchup. Okay, he's gonna play out the 456th. Let's draw while we still can. And let's just take this guy out. That is the only card in the deck that makes Signal bad. So if we can deal with them, we can get Signal down on the board and hopefully try to burn through him. And he's gonna have another one off the top with the Sickle. Okay, well, we don't want to commit too much on the board because of Winter Warfare, but in this matchup you want to draw cards with basically whenever it is possible, because how you win this matchup is just chucking everything you have against self-damage, and they will usually just run out of card draw before they are able to kill you. Now, obviously that doesn't always happen, and you know, sometimes they just overwhelm you. Do we push up and get the card draw and just accept that Petlyakov kills 222nd? Or do we just play Sheedan? I feel like we push. 1, I just really want the card draw. And 2, it's possible that this lines up for a really clean naval supply run, like cavalry regiment, naval supply run, kill it. He has the 3rd one, presumably he's red donning, but if he red dons, actually, we do get another card draw. I think we just pass. That's a very good card to draw. And I am so glad I did not play Signal Regiment on turn 1. Can you imagine this game if I had, like, not played around that? Oh my, this would be over. It wouldn't even be close. SU, deployment effect doesn't go off. I think this guy might have forgotten that. Why wouldn't you take the free hit with the bomber? What is happening? Are you gonna... Huh? Okay. This guy's doing some plays. I think we start with Audacity. if there's 2 3 health targets, yeah. My idea is if it hits one of the 3 health targets, it's fine. We get this exact position. And if it hits one of the 4 health targets, it means I can remove 2 units with bombing raids. So I was guaranteed to have him have 2 units left at this point. Okay. As long as he doesn't stand together, well, it's unfortunate. However, he kind of has to hit. So this is 3, 4. No, I can't. Although, I might be able to take this out of range. There's a couple different plays I can go for here. Okay, this requires Type 93 to die first. I could hit it again with cavalry, which makes KV not able to hit Sheedan, which is not bad. Does mean I am basically out of blitz stuff. I'm worried about counter-offensive, but we have the Sendai. Also, he's played 1 counter-offensive already. Okay, that was fast. Ooh. So this is definitely happening. I think we trade. Maybe not. Well, I'm just going to do this. He has 1 guard unit left in his deck, and this way he can't draw off of island defense, and Great Patriotic War does nothing. That's fine. Okay, so he's fishing for the Red Dawn, and if he finds it, we're still in a good spot if he finds it, but... So obviously I can just drop him. I could also draw some cards off of that guy. Well, I'm gonna leave those guys because I don't want to give him free card draw. But I don't think I'm gonna drop the naval supply run. Feels... I guess it makes Sheedan really difficult to kill. Would be the upside of that. That's the last guard. And that one is gonna trigger. And so is that. He's dead to naval supply run, which he sees in my hand. GG. Okay, that was a really close game. And I feel like how we played it had a very big impact on the outcome. If I had played Signal Regiment on turn 1 instead of passing, I would have lost that game. It feels very good to win close games because of plays you make. And that was a +3. Oh, jeez. If we had lost that, just for reference, if we had lost that game, which we would have if we had played the turn 1 Signal Regiment, that would have been a -22. We would have lost 22 points for that. So let's just get to the next game. We're in second, and just 24 points to go. All right. Next up, we have Japan, Aichi Raiden Brigade. Hopefully we get a 1-drop. We do. All right. get to play Aichi on turn 2 going first. That's very, very good. And he passes, that's huge. Just gonna do this, the ability to pick off like, I don't know, like a 22nd or Type 94 Martyr. Type 93 clearly doesn't have anything in hand. Now obviously this is more credit damage efficient if he like plays Aichi or passes again. Okay, that's a very good draw. Okay, we'll play out both of these. If he has Shinano, he has Shinano, and it's a pretty early Shinano, and we're in like a fine spot to absorb it. And if he doesn't have Shinano, it makes Akita substantially worse. He could like 35T here, trade with the Akita and hit like a 94th, or Type 94. That's exactly what he does. Gets the hit. Oh, sorry, gets the 2 2-for-1s. Goes face? What? What? How is that possible? There's an argument for hitting either of my 2 units. Going face here is just wrong. No. No, you done goofed, son. That was not it. It does put us into a really annoying position, just credit-wise. Like, I'm honestly considering just playing Dina for the tempo, because most of the cards in our deck are going to make us able to do this. I don't get the value of hitting it with the bomber, but I did not really like that massive tempo loss of just hitting it with Aichi. There's the Shinano. What's it Shinano's gonna do? Okay, just kill the left half of my board. Sure. And we will take the front line. Don't want him drawing with expansion. Do want to keep Aichi protected, because at this point I'm just trying to get as many free trades in with Aichi as possible. Which means I do want to keep it in its current form. Oh, another key to 35T. Wait, he's okay. That's fine. Just gonna play key and go face. Yeah, the Akita's a really annoying unit in this matchup, because if you have an Aichi on the board, you basically can never trade into it without the risk of, like, basically immediately losing the game. Okay, so he's down Shinano, he's down 2 35Ts. Expansion. That's fine. Amphibious Assault goes face. Okay, he's dead to Naval Supply Run. And there it is. Okay. That was fast game. And let's see what we get. We're going to be up to 2,800. Or not, 2,980, I mean. I can speak. 2,982. 20 points to go. Let's get to the next game. Alright. Our next opponent is Elif. I recognize the name. I want to say they're a top, like, 38 players sometimes. Maybe. Maybe in the opens. Maybe there's just somebody who plays a lot and I see them. Who knows? I don't think I keep 22nd going second against Britain. Aichi is like the... I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I think Aichi is like the absolute nuts card to have. Against any nation other than Britain. Against Britain, you just play it turn 2, they play supply shortage on curve turn 3, and then you accomplish nothing. Okay, that's actually quite scary. I think I will play Aichi here. Hopefully he doesn't have I'm gonna play IG here because if he supply shortages this, it's annoying, but he kind of wants to trade to get his card draw. About to get blown out by Holdfast. Or not. Okay. Maybe I should have played Type 94. That was a mistake. I was really expecting Holdfast. That's the 0 cost when you're attacked gain 2 health, which would have kept it alive and drawn him another card. People who play weird decks always play Secret Operatives. That's just a fact of nature. I don't super want to play Shenano here. Argleshires is actually kind of a cracked card, I'm not going to lie. And I'm assuming this guy's going to be running the Poland guard that, like, when you move a unit to the front line, it gives all your cards stats, which is really bad. Everything is high health. Or he's just going to slam a Spitfire. That works too. Okay. I want to get this out while he doesn't have a credit up. Also, like, I still need to play around board clears. It's unclear. Oh, is he? He's just running the full legions. I kind of thought this guy was just doing some spicy stuff with the more obscure Polish cards. Is he gonna have... Oh, please don't have taken my surprise attack. That'll make me sad. Okay. This is looking like a 35T. Oh, if we had drawn Martyr one sooner. Okay. We've got the board clear. Honestly, there's probably an argument for going face there, but... Because, like, how much... What's his healing situation gonna look like? Draws his Pioneers. It's actually kind of annoying. Just because it's a fighter. I don't get my, like, 4 attack. Does mean there's a unit on the board for me to draw with Martyr. What's a parachute? Oh yeah, I guess this guy does run first airborne. He drew 1 card though, so that's his 2 1-drops. 1 airborne, 1 parachute. Oh, that's... Might surprise attacking Adina. Is this where we're at? I don't know. When somebody gives you a free kill on a Wellington, I feel like you take it. I, like, still very easily could lose this game depending on what's in his hand. Also, the more that I see cards from this guy's deck, the less I think he's a top 38 player, and the more I think he's just a player I recognize from ladder. Yep, draw last. Also, Tarnow. It's real bad. Kind of wish I had my surprise attacks again. Okay, if Dina gets double blitz, this is actually good. Very good. It does. Ooh. I feel like if Tarnow enters the front line, we are screwed. This draws more immediately. or less. I mean, okay, he hasn't played a board clear all game. He hasn't drawn cards from last turn. We know he has a Dina or a Martyr in hand, so neither of those is a board clear. I think we just have to flood the board to be able to deal with Tar now. If he finds a underground state, we are in a very bad position. Although I suppose we could potentially just, like, go to town with Martyr and Type 93. Depending on the health. Oh, that's not great. I mean, it's better than underground state, so there's that. Did he get Martyr? I kind of hope he got Dina. He got the Martyr. Alright, we're actually like 3 off lethal here. So we're taking that trade first. For sure. Taking this. I think I have to push. I just need to maximize card draw, because at this point, like, I don't know what to expect from him. But his average card quality is pretty safe to say is substantially higher than my average card quality. So I just need a lot of cards. Kitty Hawk is brutal to take out the Martyr. Although he seems to not have a lot of intel cards, which is really good at this point. Is this lethal with Type 93? Yes. Okay, get me out of this game. I have no idea how many points I'm gonna get from this. Like, if it is somebody who plays a lot, which I'm like 90% sure it is, surely they should be at least somewhere on ladder, like 2200, 2300. Yeah, +4. I mean, it's not a +3 I'll take. Yeah, that's the other thing, is I'm now at 347. I've just, like, been... I swear, you just get XP so much. I feel like the XP you gain is far too weighted towards wins rather than playtime. Because, like, I've climbed, like, basically 30 ranks in, like, 2 days. And the amount of playtime, like, not the amount of games, not the number of games, but the amount of playtime, if I put that into Soviets, I would, like, be up, like, 3 ranks. Like, it's not even funny. I guess we're 30 seconds in, so I'll just talk through this queue. But yeah, these, as I'm sure you have all seen by this point, they just announced the newest balance patch. I don't know when this video is going to be coming out relative to my patch review. I will probably release my patch review before this, I'm going to assume. However, I am recording this video first, so... Oh, that's gross. I think we still play Yokosuka to force him to spend the credit. There's a couple cards you could play on too, if I just pass. What? I'm sorry. What do I play around? Like, obviously we're killing the Betty. Because contrary to this person's belief, units can attack each other. They're not just for attacking HQ. Am I gonna get Ginjud here? Supply chain? What? You don't even have, like... What is happening? How do you go face in that situation and your best play on the following turn is to draw? Oh, I want to flood so bad. Like, this is such a good position to flood in. I only have one blitz, so I think this is weaker. We'll get the Whirlwind up. We're not attacking. This is better than passing. And this is certainly better than flooding the 1 health units, because if he does get a Ginjud discarded somehow, I kind of don't want to lose the game. Draw last. This is 6, 12, 13. I can drop him to 3 health. This seems better than dropping him to 3 health, considering I don't have a way to deal 3 damage in hand. Although maybe I should have just taken the damage. Who knows? Lucky. I mean, his Akita's... he's probably thinking he's lucky based on that Betty attack. He's probably like, yes, my Akita went face! I've now dealt 5 damage face! Yeah, this is just... lethal. Alright, well, GG. And thank you for the points. I would recommend, if you're watching this video after this game, I don't mean to flame you too hard, but next time try trading the Betty into the unit. The Betty is a bomber, which means it does not take damage when attacking, and it does not deal damage when attacked. Yeah. So anyways, let's get to the next game, and I'll cut this one. Alright. Our next opponent is Germany. Keeps 2 cards. I'm going to keep the Dina, because it's just free card draw. Going first against Germany is generally really good, just because their cards are somewhat slower, even in their, like, most aggressive decks. That's getting traded out. I did get, like, blown out by Germany earlier today. Because I went first, did turn 1 cavalry push up, and then they did turn 1 war production Nebelwerfer to kill the cavalry. And my hand was 22nd and double naval supply run, so the game was basically just over. Normally I wouldn't do this, however we have the expansion. So, just kill the Geburgs Pioneer. Draw some cards. You can always Dina next turn. Oh, what? So that's interesting. I always like putting out bicycles first if I'm unsure how the trades are going to be, because the bicycle is the weakest of the 3 in terms of anything other than going face. Alright, just straight maelstrom me. Rude. However, that is your board clear and it costs 8, and you don't have root out, so... yeah, now I just do this. Although I'm still very confused. This guy does run double Geburgs Pioneer in his bank Maelstrom deck. It's US. Okay. So he can go for another Maelstrom if he wants. I mean, I'm just gonna force him to play second Maelstrom. Alright. He's gonna throw in the towel, because he does not have it, I guess. And that is going to be a win that gets us up to 29.94. Solid +5 from that guy. Got +3 from the Betty player the game before, which means we are now just 8 points away from rank 1. Let's get it. Alright, our next opponent is Germany. And Signal Regiment's not great. I kind of just want a full mulligan this. Type 93 is really good if I have any other unit to play it with. Because Heinz combined arms, they all have 3 health guys. Maybe I keep Type 93. The problem is if it's controlled, Type 93 does very little. I think I'll start with Type 94, actually. It's fine. Maybe I should have valued... I do like the 2 damage. One just... it deals more damage. 2... oh, well... if I knew that was going to happen, I would have rather had the infantry. Am I going to attack with this? I think so. If he had like a blitz unit, or blitz like ground unit, i.e. 24th Cavalry, he would have just played it last turn, and I'm not playing around Schutzen on 5. And like, sure, he can 9. Oh, why is there just so much Poland on ladder right now? Like, who let all the Poles out? Who? This is fine. That means he definitely doesn't have healing. Also means the number of, like, uprisings big. But otherwise, the amount of healing we... or, not healing, AoE we need to play around is relatively low. So as long as we can just keep up the pressure. If he has second plan west here, that would be very, very bad. Although I suppose I just do this. Push phase for 5. Heinkel. Oh, the curve on this turn is screwed up so bad. I think I just Audacity and pin the one that doesn't die. Certainly if it's the Heinkel that doesn't die, we pin it. Okay, so that should be difficult for him to remove. What's he pointing at? It could be, the retreat underground state. That's the card. Ooh. Okay. So as the from the deep, do we drop him? No, I think we value the units. Because also dropping him to 4 doesn't mean a lot. Like, bombing rate isn't enough, Aichi. Single attack from Aichi isn't enough. So this way it keeps Type 94 on board. Means I can draw expansions. Also means he is forced to have more guards. So this guy does run Careless, so even though we've seen the From the Deep go, we do have to still be a little worried. Hopefully he doesn't just, like, Wolfpack me here. I'm now realizing that that's a thing he could do. Okay, well, it's not Wolfpack. What did I take on this? Legions? Okay, well, that's unlucky, dude. I think we actually go for the drawing 3 cards rather than dropping him to 2 health. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just top deck expansion into Dina 22nd. I mean, that's definitely happened to me more times than I've done that to other people. But today is just that day, and things are looking up for us. to get this win. Uprising doesn't actually clear. Oh, we're so close to lethal, dude. I mean, we're just playing this, right? I mean, yeah, we're just gonna play out the hand. So he's played Uprising, which is his one of two board clears, unless he plays Maelstrom, in which case he literally dies. Like, he needs, like, Sudden Strike, second Maelstrom. Or, you know, Sudden Strike, third Plan West, Legions, Intel. FW gets pinned instantly and doesn't do anything, and that's the game. Please give us more than 4 points. What's it gonna be? That's 5. That is good enough, and that means this is the final boss to get rank 1. We're at 29.99. Let's queue last game. Alright, final boss is German, and we're going first, so both of these already very good signs. We have the expansion on 2. I mean, like, unless he dive bombings or war production, Warble wins me. Dean is another good pickup. 1 drop here would be good. He doesn't play Hummer on turn 1, which means my heart can rest a little easier. Okay, Joe US. That does mean no healing. Also, basically no board clears. At least no board clears that matter anytime soon. Okay. Okay, maybe those board clears are gonna start happening sooner than expected. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna push everything to the front line. He's still a turn off Maelstrom. Oh, that's big. That is big. Also, I can just play Key at next turn, actually, if he doesn't hold a countermeasure. Like, assuming I don't just win the game next turn. Yeah, Heinkel's a good start. Kills the 22nd, which stops the draw, however, that is also the one with op cost. Which means I can still do type 93. Is he gonna sudden strike it? Yeah, we're definitely playing Key this turn. So the idea of playing Key here is now if he Maelstroms, Key actually survives, which means I get another draw, and I get to put him down to 6, and again he has no healing, except for maybe we can do it. Is this just lethal? This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah, this is just lethal. And this is rank 1. Let's go. Well, the season's not over. Like, there's still, like, you know, like 36 hours or something. But, you know what? If I stop playing today, I will be... I have losing die breaks on a +3! Oh! Why? Why? Okay. Well, we're queuing again. We're queuing again, and this is where it all falls apart. Wow. Everybody like watching the length of the video when I'm like, final boss is gonna be like, oh no, he lost. Okay. I'm just gonna let this go a bit and talk, because I did want to mention actually my total win rate this month. And this is win rate including hitting Field Marshal. This is win rate across all decks. I played some Britain US Air, like that Britain US Air video I did, that was ranked. That counts into this win rate. I played some Discard, I played some Ramp. I tested out a weird Soviet Ramp deck that lost me a ton of games. So my total win rate across all games this month on ranked is 84.7, which, for reference, is absolutely insane. And I'm so close to 85. I really want 85, but that is going to require playing some more games. Do I keep Signal? Ooh. I really like going for this play where you play Yokosuka turn 1. Well, just any 1-cost infantry turn 1 and hold it back. Although, maybe I should just play Signal. I'm gonna get, like, hit by the dive bombing punish. The experimental flight Ginja punish. This is actually, like, literally the close to the only way to punish it. I have the 20 seconds, so it's actually not that big of a punish. Like, if he 35T trades, that's fine. That's substantially less fun. Okay, I'd love to keep that 22nd alive if possible. However, it does not seem super possible. We're just gonna take out the 22nd and play, like, I'm not gonna attack. I'm not gonna do it for him. If he wants to trade into 22nd, he can trade into 22nd. He doesn't have the credits to do, like, a... I guess he could go for an Audacity here. Like, hit Aichi Audacity. And that's exactly what he does. I don't even know what's, like, would be good or bad for him to hit at that point. I think I kill this and go here. So this is not going great. We've only dealt 1 damage, and there goes Signal, so dealt basically nothing with Signal. We have an opportunity to expansion draw here. We have an opportunity to martyr draw here. I think we have to open up the smoke screen on that. Which... Okay, hopefully he doesn't have a... Yep, okay. Second 35T and another 1-cost blitzer. Sure. Okay, well, we're out of cards, so that's not good. There's still ways to come back in this. Like, if he can't, like, if we can take out this Aichi and I draw a key, if we draw, like, Dina, if he can't kill this I mean, really, all of them revolve around him not being able to kill this, 35T. Which, like, isn't crazy. I mean, he needs, what, like a blitz card in? Okay, so we can't kill it, looks like. Okay, bombing raid. Oh, there's so many good cards. Dina here. It's not crazy, but it's good. I think I actually have to trade into the martyr. Look how wild that is. Do I hold this back? Do I play it? This lets him... Well, playing it stops him from expansioning, and then maybe I can draw a martyr. Holding it back makes it slightly more likely I can expansion draw, makes it much more likely, oh, he top decks 24th, he's running 24th, this is over. Okay. Martyr here draws me 2. That also draws me. That ain't it, though. Gonna have to play both of them, obviously. Gonna hit the Aichi, just so we can never trade into Dina. And he's on 18, so does not matter. Warble. Okay. Signal. Oh, baby. How do I want to do this, actually? It's gotta be like this. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Apologies for everybody who just got really uncomfortable with me saying oh baby 3 times in a row. However, we might not have lost this game. There's like still, there's hope. By the end of this turn we'll know whether or not we're like even potentially favored. Presumably, oh, he doesn't have, I keep thinking the intel on his hand is Blitz. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that is so big, because this draws us 2, and then it's gonna draw another 2 when he trades in the 24th. Oh, and he can never trade Sendai, and that's his last 24th, so he's no longer drawing like 3 cards every 2 seconds, and he can't really push up Sendai. Enigma? Okay. I need to kill this signal. He's not dead anytime soon, and we are hemorrhaging health at the moment. Okay, let's try to draw 1 cost Blitz. It is neither 1 cost nor is it Blitz. However, this is gonna let us kill Signal. I think I'd go for 22nd. Oh no, that play was dumb. Now he can sack the signal, the Sendai. Oh, did I just throw this? Oh my goodness. Did I actually just throw this game? Why did I let go of the 22nd? Maybe he doesn't notice it though. He doesn't notice it. Oh, he didn't notice it. Okay, well, that's a bit of an issue. Although, is it? Because he killed the 22nd, not the Aichi. So, now I can Sendai this, get the Shiden back, kill Key. Okay, well, this game was a roller coaster of emotions. Oh, for everybody who watched to the end of this video, my goodness. Yes, okay, now it is rank 1, now it is over. Now we are done. And hopefully that was at least a decent point game. Not really, that was a +4. But 3,006, that puts us up to a 84.78% win rate on the month. Wow. For reference, I would only need to win 5 more games to hit that 85% threshold. It is tempting, but I'm not going to play anymore until I am past. I might not even play anymore depending on how I'm feeling, how busy I am on the last day. But thank you very much for watching. There will probably be one last, maybe two more Road to Rank 1s, depending on what happens. But so subscribe if you want to find out what happens. Join my Discord if you want deck lists to talk to people, etc., etc., etc. My Ko-fi link is down in the description if you want to donate me money. I am a starving student, so it's much appreciated if you can. And again, thank you very much for watching.